guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very nervous and excited because we are off to Lush to celebrate Wicked for Good. There's a little collection I think that they're doing. I don't really know much about the event. I've done my makeup and got ready, but I thought we'll do our body care together. Because this is a Lush event, I'm going to first go in with Super Fairy all over my body. I really love the mixture of Snow Fairy and Super Milk. I think sometimes Snow Fairy can be a little bit overpowering maybe, but I think with the blend of Super Milk it just smells really, really nice. And then gonna go in with the Snow Fairy Glitter Mist, and I'm really excited because I've not worn this out before. I've worn it like around the house, and this has like a purpley blue kind of sheen to it, like there's little purple and blue glitter bits. I'm gonna spray a little bit onto my hands and then I'm going to rub it in and just apply it to my neck because I've just bought this top and I don't want to stain it accidentally. I'm going to go in with my favourite Girly fragrance, which is Yum, which is kind of a marshmallowy scent. There's freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla and pink musk in it. So it's a very me scent, I feel. I'm not really sure what to expect tonight, so I am quite nervous. I don't normally do PR events, especially if it's late at night. I say late at night, it starts at 8. To me, that's really late, but I'm gonna go and catch my train and I will see you guys there. Been a couple of days since me and my sister went to the Lush preview. I've got a little goodie bag that Lush gave me and then I picked up some of the pieces myself. I really wanted to try the Scarecrow, the Tin Man and the Lion because my mum was obsessed with the Wizard of Oz. Well, she still kind of is. She loves the Wizard of Oz and it was something that I watched quite a lot when I was a kid, so I really, really wanted to try those 3 products and they weren't in the goodie bag, so I bought that with my own money. And then also we have the bath bomb that I made and I'm really excited to like get this out of the mold. You have to leave it for, I think it's 48 hours. It's either 48 or 72 hours and I'm just excited because I made it myself and I love going to these little Lush events because I get to make my own bath bombs and I feel like, I don't know, I feel a sense of achievement. The first product I want to talk to you about is the Tap to Bubble Bubble Wand. Now this looks really similar to the Snow Fairy Bubble Wand because you just blow straight through it, but in the middle, I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny little glinda in it. When I first saw Lush was releasing this, I thought that the scent would kind of match the colour, so I thought it was going to be a very pinky, girly kind of smell, but this actually really smells of like lime. It's very citrusy. There's almond oil in this as well, which will be very nourishing for your skin, but I was really surprised by the scent of this. This definitely isn't a sweet product. I'm just looking on Lush's website and it says our almond essential oil is derived from bitter almonds, so this definitely has more of a bitter smell. And I was smelling it and I was like, it smells like lime and almonds, but something's not quite right, and it's because it's bitter. On Lush's website it says our almond essential oil is derived from bitter almonds and sourced by producers in Morocco. During production, some processors allow the nuts to ferment slightly before pressing, while others extract the oil immediately. This process differs from the sweet almond oil. So when I smelt this, I thought it smells like lime and a bit almondy, but it didn't smell, because almond has that kind of sweet smell, especially like almond milk. And when you sniff it, it has that almond scent, but I think it's the bitterness that makes it just smell a little bit different. If I'm being honest, this isn't my favourite smell, and I do feel this way about a lot of the Wicked products, but we'll talk about that later. I love how this looks, but I just don't really like the citrusy and the bitterness to this. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5 because I love how it looks. I'm just not loving the smell. This is Glinda's wedding dress, and this is a bath bomb that retails for £8.50. Straight away you can get quite a lot of a floral smell from this. I can definitely smell some almonds in it, and there is almond oil I think inside this. This bath bomb is called Glinda's wedding dress, and it's £8.50. There's almond oil in this, and I can't really smell much almond, but the smell that I think is the strongest is probably the violet in this. For me, I think the bitter almond smell just works a lot better with the violets than it did with the lime. This is the bath bomb that I made, and I think it's supposed to be the same as Glinda's wedding dress. I'm gonna take the mold off. Oh, this is the bath bomb that I made, and then this is Glinda's wedding dress. I think it's more or less the same mold, but obviously mine has not been done as well. This smells a lot like Elphaba's layer, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I really don't like the smell of this. I think it's a cute bath bomb though, and I mean it's a little bit wonky. I did a reasonably good job for somebody that doesn't really do craft stuff, and I'm quite proud of this, to be honest. Sniffs, not the sniffs. This is the Tin Man Bubble Bar, and he retails for £8.50. I think this is within my top 3 of Lush's For Good collection. I really love the detailing on his face. I think this is so cute, and it's really sparkly, so it leaves a little bit of a residue on my hand, and I love a sparkly bath product. This is made with Lush's Magic Crystal fragrance, which is very minty. I don't normally go for mint. I think sometimes it's a little bit overpowering, but what I quite like doing is pairing mint with something maybe a little bit vanilla-y or a little bit floral. I just think this is so cute. Lemon's here to make a cameo. Would you like to sniff some bath bombs? Do you want to sniff some? Shall we see what the next thing is and you can sniff it? Lemon is here for the next product. She is... Well, I was going to let you sniff it, but you seem to have... Yeah, you sniffed it. I think this smells of orange. I'm not sure what this smells of. Are you going to sniff? This is the Lion Bath Bomb, and he retails for £5.50. I sniffed this and I actually guessed the scent straight away. So straight away I could smell orange, and there's orange, lemon and lime in here, as well as that bitter almond oil. I actually really like this scent. There's quite a few different scents in this collection. I don't mind the bitter almond, but I think it really depends what it's paired with, and I think the citrus in this just complements it really nicely. This is the Wise and Magnificent Wizard Body Gel. I am struggling to say nice things about this, to be honest. I've got the 110 grams in this, retails for £10. I just don't like this. It smells of geranium, so that's a flower, I think, and I don't know, I just can't get to like it. The positive thing I can say about this is I really love the colour. It's more of like a bronzy colour. I thought it was going to be more goldy, kind of like the Yellow Brick Road, but it's a very bronzy colour, and I like the colour. I just cannot say anything positive about the smell. This is Elphaba's Layer, which is a body scrub. I've got the 130 grams and this retails for £10. Again, I am struggling to say anything positive about this. I have never smelled anything at Lush that I have just purely hated. I don't know what is in this. I can't. What I will say is this is quite a thick exfoliant. I'd be quite happy to use this if it had a different scent to it. I'm thinking of I think it's Rub Rub Rub, which is a blue exfoliant from Lush. It's a lot finer than this. This feels like quite a thick exfoliant, so unfortunately I'm not going to be using this because I hate the smell. Just reading from Lush's website, it says bursting with naturally exfoliant malic acid, organic apple juice leaves your skin feeling toned, glowing and ready to defy expectation. Like it's going to be a really good exfoliant. I just can't get past the smell, and I don't even know how to describe it. Next we have the Chiamo Co Castle, which retails for £7. So this is a soap, and I think it's 130 grams that I've got. I did see a really big one on Lush's storefront, but I don't think that you can buy it. This has a light floral scent, but I think what I'm really picking up is the cinnamon. I think it's the cinnamon mixed with the floral just makes this really nice smell. I love when Lush makes soap like this. Like, I don't like to use it because I think it looks so beautiful that I don't want to like ruin it, but it does look really nice and it smells really nice too. Next we have the Chistery Bubble Bar. I don't actually know how much this retails for because it's not currently on Lush's website, but his little wing fell off, so he should look like this. This is definitely really fruity, and just reading off of Lush's website, it says Lush's fresh and fruity big apple fragrance has a crisp, juicy red apple notes at its heart, brought to life with sparkling notes of grapefruit and bergamot oils. I'm not really picking up an apple fragrance from this. I can definitely smell the bergamot, but I don't know, I'm not really smelling anything fruity. This is Alphaba's Broomstick, and unfortunately this is another product I was really disappointed for. So this is supposed to smell of rose, and it smells like a burnt rose. I don't really know how to explain it. The product itself is phenomenal. Like, look at the glitter on my fingers. Like, I think this looks so good. I just really don't like the smell of it. It smells almost like it's been burnt. I don't know. It just smells really odd. And Alphaba's layer that I sniffed earlier, I really don't like, and I've never really not been okay with a Lush smell, but I don't know what it is about this, but I will be giving this away to one of my friends. This is Scarecrow Body Scrub, and this retails for £10. I am really excited to try this because I actually quite like Lush's scrubby. I think it's a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a hot topic at Lush because a lot of people really like it, a lot of people really hate it. So I am really excited to try this because I think it's going to be very, very similar to Scrubby. It has cocoa, shea and avocado, and you can definitely smell the cocoa in this. It smells very sweet. I think this is really similar to Scrubby, so you use this to exfoliate, but it also adds a lot of moisture back into your skin. Saving my favourite piece for last, this is Glinda's Wand, and it retails for £11. This smells of orange, rose and vanilla. I'm not really picking up any vanilla in this, but if anything I can smell a lot of the orange, and it's probably going to sound really weird, but this smells a bit like a crayon. I think the crayon smell is probably the orange and the rose mixed in together, but I actually really like this. I think this makes the nicest bubbles, and I think it is so aesthetic and so pretty. It's a very like Esme thing. I've done a little bit of shopping this week, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the little vlog bit here, and I'm going to go and wash this dye off with my hands. Last week I told you guys about this new fragrance I found at Bath & Body Works, which is Winter Candy Apple. So I actually went in and bought most of the other products in this scent. I actually went to Westfield, and I went to Westfield White City. So the first time I went with my husband and we went to the wrong one. I wanted to go to the new Victoria's Secret in White City, but he'd looked ahead and he was like, oh, that's the closed one, we'll go to this one, and it was completely wrong. But they had a really good Bath & Body Works there. This is the Winter Candy Apple hand soap. Now this was £12, and I would never normally spend that amount on a soap. I think that's ridiculous. I love like a Carex £2.50 soap, but this smells so nice. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. We then have the matching hand gel and matching hand cream. This was £4 and this was £8.50, which again is quite expensive, but I really, really love the scent, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. I know I told you guys last week I was going to save that £2 and I was just going to buy the body spray, but because I have been using this body spray so much, I have bought the sparkly version. So this is the Diamond Shimmer Mist Shimmering... Oh, that's in French, right? So this is the Diamond Shimmer Mist, and this is in Winter Candy Apple. And I'm just going to show you guys what the sparkle looks like. So to begin with, it looks like this. So I'm pretty sure you shouldn't spray this onto like your clothes or anything. And I'm just going to rub this in. And it just smells so nice. I think this is more of a silvery sparkle, but now that I've put it on my skin, it almost looks as though it's left me with a slightly red tint. I want to try a new scent from Bath & Body Works, which is Snowflake Cashmere. I don't know if this is a new scent, but it's new for me at least. This is the Diamond Shimmer Mist, and I'm going to try a little bit on this arm. So this doesn't have any sort of tint to it because it's white in the bottle. It smells of vanilla cashmere, caramel woods and frosted clementine. I've spent a lot of time looking at fragrance notes and I don't really understand when it says something like frosted clementine. I went to Bath & Body Works, there was a deal on. I think it was 4 for the price of 2. So I knew I wanted to pick up Winter Candy Apple and the Snowflake Cashmere Diamond Shimmer Mist. So I also picked up the Cashmere and Snowflakes body wash and the body lotion. Yeah, and it smells really nice. It smells of vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods and frosted clementine. And I'm not 100% sure, like, what does frosted clementine mean? I don't know if it means it smells like a clementine or they're just adding the word frosted in just to make it a bit more on theme. I don't really know. I went into both the Victoria's Secrets in the two different Westfields. So the first one I went into, I think it's just, is it Westfield Stratford maybe? These are the pajama bottoms I picked up from Pink. They're a very, very light pink and they've got little candy canes in the shape of a heart, and I wasn't gonna take them. I thought, oh no, I don't need any more pajamas, but they just looked really cute and I thought, you know what? Again, I'm just gonna treat myself. My sister and I went to the brand new White City Victoria's Secret and I was really desperate to go because I wanted to pick up this set and they didn't have my size, which was really annoying, but I found these pajamas. Again, this isn't my size, so I've got a size bigger because I can't find them online anywhere, and I just love the bow print. I think they kind of are Christmassy pajamas, but I reckon I could get away with wearing them all year round. I did also pick up a pair of jeans and a coat. So I think the jeans were from Bershka and I think the coat is from Stradivarius, but they're both in the wash at the moment. So I'm going to show you my new Lush Shack Fancy coat. I have never spent this amount of money on a singular piece before, and everyone that I have told, they're quite cross with me, but let me put the coat on and then you will see. This is my brand new coat. I'm actually a little bit like afraid to wear it, especially with Lemon and her behavior at the moment, just in case like it gets ripped, but I really love it. And I thought, like, I kept thinking, oh, should I have bought this, should I take it back, because obviously I don't earn a lot of money at my like 9-to-5 job, but I can match that with my social media stuff, and I thought I can afford it, especially because it's coming up to Christmas and that's when you get a lot more ads coming in. But I really love it. I really love it. It's like a quilted jacket, but I'll just stand up so you guys can see. Can you see? It's like, it's quilted in the shape of bows and it's pink and it's floral, and I just thought, do you know what, again, I'm just gonna treat myself. And I have definitely gone a little bit silly when I went out with my sister, but I really love my coat. Love Shack Fancy is just my downfall. I just love their stuff. I'm gonna insert the little clip of the outfit that I was wearing at Lush, and that was from Love Shack Fancy as well. I think that top might be in my wardrobe, but I'm not going to get it now because I can just put a picture of me in the top at the front. But I really love that top as well. It's a little bit of a darker pink than this, but I really loved it. But I did decide that it was a little bit too much to wear that pink top with this pink coat, because oh, I just love it. I love it. Everything I picked up this week, it's definitely not going to be something that I'm going to be doing on the regular, but I really love this coat. I'm really glad I bought it. I'm glad I found something that just makes me feel, I don't know, makes me feel a little bit special. I just think this is such a lovely piece, and yeah, I'm really happy that I bought it. I still keep thinking, oh, maybe I should have kept the tags on, I don't know, but I always do that with stuff that's a little bit more expensive. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I think for next week what I want to do is create 3 different everything showers, all vanilla scented, but maybe at different price points. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.